Let's start here. Government says that it was compelled to grant a 6-month extension for special permits allowing Zimbabwean nationals to live and work in the country because of the few applications received so far from people to regularize their stay in the country. The initial expiry date for the permits was the 31st of December. South Africa plans to end most special permits for foreign nationals as it revamps its immigration policies to manage an influx of economic migrants. At least 178,000 Zimbabwean nationals faced deportation from the country after the expiry of their special permits, which was due on December the 31st. South Africa has been a magnet for people seeking better economic opportunities from across the continent, particularly from the Southern African Development Community countries. According to the Home Affairs Minister, Dr. Aaron Motsoaledi, arrivals ballooned in 2008 as the global financial crisis combined with an economic collapse in Zimbabwe triggered mass migration. Well, the Home Affairs Minister says that there will be no forever extensions to the Zimbabwe Exemption Permit. This follows an announcement by Motsoaledi that the validity of the permit has been extended by further 6 months. The initial expiry date was December the 31st.
On the 31st of December last year, but we gave this 12 months grace period and said for people whose exemption, for people who hold those exemptions, they must start applying for regular permits via the Immigration Act, starting from January. And on the 31st, that is the end of that grace period. Now, I have appointed a team, a departmental advisory committee, which advised me and the DG, because we are the ones who are going to sign those visas and waivers eventually. So the team is headed by the former Director General in the Presidency, Dr. Cassius Lubisi, and is working with some other experts and lawyers from outside government. Now, on the 1st of September, they wrote us a letter that they've had several meetings to assess the work that needs to be done, to assess the applications that are already in. And on the 1st of December, they wrote me a letter after a whole day's meeting that they are advising me to extend up to the 30th of June next year because of the amount of work that is awaiting them. Well, we have received 6,000 visa waivers and 4,000 applications up to so far. Sorry, 9,000 and 4,000, yes. Well, I'm sure you see our media statement. We clearly said there will never be any other extension. If anybody doesn't want to take advantage of this extension after June, then that is the end of the whole exemption permit. Well, we think we have done enough, and we have explained that many, many times to the media, but we don't mind explaining again and again and again. Immediately after the expiry in December, after we issued a statement of the fact that we are not going to renew, we went into the files of the 178,000 people, because we have got their files, by the way, went into their files. We wrote each one of them a letter explaining this whole process, what they need to do, and where they need to send their queries. And we sent them via emails, which we found in their files. But we also sent them SMSs. We did not end there. We took a copy of the letter. We put it on the website of the department. We also bought advertorials on the newspapers to put a similar letter. We then wrote to the ambassador of Zimbabwe through DECO, explaining this whole process again for those who might contact their embassy to inquire about this whole process.